The very first card that we get is a leap of faith from Metatron. Very powerful. I love Metatron. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. Believe in yourself from Metatron. This is the first card, so fundamental to your reading. And the very next card says you can do it from Archangel Michael. Two really powerful archangels, Metatron and Michael. Very powerful, sort of in terms of masculine energy, divine masculine energy, coming in to say believe in yourself. There's something to the divine masculine for Pisces in October, sort of waking that up. And so we start with taking a leap of faith, believing in yourself that you can do it. You can believe in yourself. So for some of you, there may be an element of self-doubt happening. And the White Buffalo Calf Woman wants to bring you peace about that. She wants to bring you just this blanket of peace. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. She's wanting to bring peace to the child in you that is feeling that insecurity feels like a strong word. It's not quite that strong. Self-doubt, maybe. If you were to combine self-doubt and insecurity, and then lighten it, and then just sort of lighten the energy a little bit. That's what it feels like. It feels like a child who's maybe just a bit timid. And so these masculine energies are coming in to say, you can do it. You can do this. Believe in yourself. And the White Buffalo Calf Woman is saying, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. So we get this blanket of peace for the sort of childlike energy that some of you might be experiencing, combined with this very sort of powerful masculine saying, you can do it. Believe in yourself. You're also getting to prioritize. This also feels masculine. It's Metatron. Again, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated by focusing your energy on prioritizing what it is that you would like to do. I'll help you get organized and motivated. So it's as if you know what you want to do, but there's this timidness that's sort of blocking some of the clarity around what exactly you might like to do. Like you might have some ideas, but not quite sure. And it could be for some of you that the reason you're not clear has to do with that energy of timidness. Is sort of putting up walls to the clarity of exactly how you would like to, here in the earth plane, take the steps towards creating the thing that you know you'd like to create. Does that make sense? What's interesting about this top line is we have this Metatron and Archangel Michael, very powerful divine masculine on this side at the start of the top row, and on the other side of the top row we have this father, brother, son, husband, masculine, masculine, masculine on the other side. And the twin flame. So these are some interesting cards. Typically they mean other things, but it's always fascinating to me how a card can have so many different meanings depending on the context of the message of what Spirit is trying to convey. This very much has to do with waking up the divine masculine within the two aspects of you, the twin flame, meaning you have both feminine and masculine within you. All of us do, right? The twin flame is saying of those two parts, wake up. Focus on that divine masculine and wake up. There's an imbalance. So they're inviting you to wake up that divine masculine in you that is a bit more sort of aggressive and bold. Does that make sense? Let the divine masculine in you sort of take care of and support the child in you that's timid. That's what they're saying. That so resonates with me. I don't know about you guys. That just totally resonated with me. What's interesting too, when this card first came out, it usually has something to do with, almost always, has something to do with some kind of abusive masculine figure in our lives. That is not what this is about at all. This is about divine masculine waking up in you. And inviting yourself to embody and amplify the divine masculine that's within you. Divine, loving, caretaking, supporting. So the next thing they do is they want to talk about clearing your space and purifying your energy. Clear your space and purifying your energy of any negative, anything from the past that may have caused some of this timid, shy, it's not shy, it's timid is the word. I love it when they give cards like this because it's so easy. It's something you can totally do. It doesn't take figuring out any kind of emotional or spiritual anything. It's just clear your space. It's just going through your stuff. Everything is energy, and there are emotional attachments to some of the sort of things that we have in our space. Clothes, any kind of objects, statues, any kind of objects that maybe you've purchased over the years are going to have some kind of a memory attached to them that maybe isn't serving you anymore. And just by having it in your space, that means that that vibration is in your space, and it can be bringing you down. It's very subtle, and yet Pisces, as the highest, sensitivities of all the signs, you would feel that more than maybe other signs. And so they're saying clear your space. As you go through your things, notice the vibration or notice the energy that you feel from those objects, and get rid of anything that doesn't serve you anymore, that is maybe holding you back from the past. And then purify, cleanse that energy, any negative energy. Time for a purification and cleanse to detox any negative energies that might be there. These are coming up underneath these as a way of saying here are some ways that can help you tap into, awaken, and amplify your divine masculine. These are some ways that you could do that. I love it when they give us those kind of cards. Okay, the next little section here has to do with, believing in yourself, and you can do it. Okay, well, what is it? What is it that you're trying to do? Taking a leap of faith. What is that it that you're trying to do? Some of you may know what it is, and some of you may not be super clear. That clarity. So again, this wants to come back to say, okay, this can help with the clarity about what that it is that you can do, that you want to do, that you want to invite spirit, to support you and just take that leap of faith to do, to have clarity about what the next step is. The next several cards sort of helped also to get that clarity around embodying your masculine self, and also, and in doing that, getting clear about what your next steps want to be. So the first one we have is a vision quest. This one is showing you the desert. The desert is a place where there's not a whole lot of life. There's some, but no people. not very many people. There's not much going on in the desert. So they're saying, you know, to take some alone time, some quiet time. You're getting the desert, and you're also getting the ocean. Another sort of vast kind of place on our earth to help to clear away what might be in the way to knowing what it is and what your steps, you know, getting super clear about what your vision is. They're also inviting you to take a holiday. Isn't that nice? Take a vacation. Take a vacation from trying to figure it out. If this resonates with you and you've been trying and working and trying to figure out exactly how to, you know, the clarity, it's that clarity again. It's like maybe you know that you want to have some kind of healing business, but you just don't know exactly what it looks like. And so they're saying go on a vision quest to find out what it looks like. Go on a, you know, maybe spend some time at the ocean. Let your emotions move a bit as you know, sit at the beach. If you can get yourself to a beach. They're also inviting you to just take a holiday. Just, you know, it's along the lines of take a nap. Just take a nap kind of thing. They're saying have fun. So while it can feel like a lot of work trying to figure something out, and if it's just this ongoing, trying to figure it out, it's exhausting. So they're saying take a break, take a holiday. Your answers can reveal themselves when you take a holiday. And so they're saying you might want to take a holiday, take a trip to the beach. Or maybe a trip to, you know, someplace that's where there's not very many people, where it's just kind of you and spirit and you can connect. The next thing we're getting is this past life. This one is interesting. Past life. The situation involves past life memories. This is also coming up underneath all of this. All of this, the desert, the ocean, taking a vacation, trying to get clarity on what you'd like to, what the it is that you can do, that you would love to do. Feels like it may be coming from a past life memories. Sometimes this card comes up to say that there might have been some trauma in a past life. I think that we can all agree that there were many traumas for all of us in past lives. But what this card in this context is saying is that this it that you're trying to, that some of you may be trying to figure out, to get clarity on what you'd like to create, there might be a bit of timidness because of the not sure about the clarity of it. And that could be happening because you're remembering something from a past life. This could be something, you know, maybe you lived in Egypt and you were some kind of a high priestess or something. It's like some of these memories are coming back. And so they're inviting you to connect with a past life. You might do a past life regression. You might also ask, when you are in one of these situations or some kind of situation like this where you're just sort of tapping in to get to it, see if you can invite spirit to help you find this past life. And what was it that you were doing in that past life that you were completely empowered to do? There was no timidness happening in this past life. It looks very Egyptian too. It's a very Egyptian kind of card. You were very, very powerful in this life. There was no question. There was no faith required. You had 100% full faith. So wanting to sort of step into that lifetime and remember, that will help. So maybe a past life regression. Now's the time. You're getting 2 cards, fertility, and now's the time. Now's a really good time to invoke the very thing that you're wanting. now's the time. Now's a really good time to do it. So you're getting 2 cards. It's a powerful message on that. This is also coming up right underneath this one. Believe in yourself. You have the ability to invoke and create whatever it is you'd like to create. Believe in yourself. You have this ability. You have the ability to co-create. And you have the ability to get clear about what it is. It just could be a bit hidden because it's from a past life. It could be a bit hidden because the masculine needs to wake up a little bit. That boldness of taking steps. All right, let's see. What we're also getting a love life bit, a bit of this kind of its own little section over here, where we have a heart awakening, we have a love life for some of you, the heart chakra, feeling the heart chakra. So some of you may be meeting someone, and love. Love, love, love. Look at this. There's like 4 cards talking about love. This feels romantic. You know, this one is talking about romantic relationship. If you're in one, you could experience some really good times in October. If you're not in one, you might meet someone in October. Your heart's awakening, and you're just going to feel all kinds of love and compassion for yourself and someone else, potentially someone else as well. So that's exciting. Lots of love energy coming in with a heart expanding and awakening. Just be yourself. All you got to do is be yourself. This is also coming up underneath the holiday. Just be yourself. This is why they use the, okay. This is why they use the expression to remember. Because it's just who you are. This is built into who you are. This is your soul, you know, lifetimes ago, but it's still you. And that wisdom is still within you. It's in your DNA, your Akashic records. It's in your body. All this information is still within you. So just be yourself. Just remember who you are. And going on a holiday, vision quest, trip to the beach will help you remember so that you can just sort of more freely just be yourself. Balanced self. Masculine and feminine. You also are getting this divine alchemy. Divine alchemy. Move beyond any challenges. Focus on what you want. Okay, focus on what you desire. You are the alchemist. Saint Germain was able to turn lead into gold, literally. He understood how to do that. So do you. You also understand how to do that. You know how to do that. You just may not know that you know yet. But you know it's in there. And you know it's in there. So they're saying, all right, you know, take some serious quiet time. You know, wake up that divine masculine that's like, okay, getting bold to take a holiday, do a past life regression, remember. And then invoke the thing that you're wanting, that you can do. Believe in yourself so that you can actually invoke the thing that you're wanting. Wish upon a star and then wishes come true. Expect the very best. Make a wish and expect the very best. This is your final card. So it's like with all that, taking a trip, tapping into yourself, you know, purifying and getting rid of anything that carries any energy that doesn't serve you anymore from this lifetime. This can be much bigger than it feels like for how easy it is to do. I love this. This is so easy to do, right? Let it be easy. So clear out some things. If you have done some clearing of clutter before, go back through and see if there's anything else that can go. It's something that you can do. when that energy is released, it makes room for more of this, right? This, the heart opening and just feeling so much love towards what it is that you're wanting to create. Also, just wishing on a star, and believing that anything is possible, believing in yourself and who you are, and then just being that. There's going to be clarity coming for you guys.